Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, Glam By Sam. For today's video, I'm going to share my August favorites with you guys, and how crazy is it that it's already September? I can't believe like summer is pretty much almost over and it's almost fall, and September is actually my birthday month, so that's pretty exciting. But today I just wanted to sit down and talk about the products I have been loving in the month of August. I did actually do a monthly favorites a while ago and I really enjoyed sharing my favorites with you guys, so you can maybe try it out. I will have all of these products linked in the description box in case you're interested in trying any of these products. But I think without further ado, if you want to see my August favorites, then please keep watching. So since I am a makeup channel, I'm going to be talking about my makeup favorites, so I'm not going to be mentioning like clothing or perfumes. I'm just going to be talking about the makeup I have been enjoying this month. And I have a couple of things, and some products are like older products. I always like to mention older products as well because I'm not constantly buying new makeup. I like to buy new makeup, but I can't afford to buy every single makeup release. So a lot of the times throughout the months, I am actually still trying like older makeup and getting my use out of those products that I have already bought. So you're going to see quite a bit of like older products in my collection that I still really enjoy. But the first one I want to mention today is actually an eyeshadow palette. I'm basically just going to go in random order, but the first product, an eyeshadow palette, is actually the one I'm wearing today. As you can see, I just have this really soft, sort of like peachy colored eye look going on, and I actually created this with the Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. Now, I know the Mini Retro is actually releasing tomorrow and it looks so pretty, but I know right now I cannot afford it, so I might pick it up when there's like a sale, but I'm definitely not going to pick it up right away. I would have loved to review for you guys, but Natasha Denona palettes are quite expensive, so I cannot afford that right now with all the other holiday releases I want to buy, so I might pick it up later in the year. But the one that I'm talking about today is actually the Mini Retro, and I think you guys have seen this a lot of times yet on the internet because it's quite a popular palette. And basically this is just a 5-pan palette. You get two mattes, so you get a peachy matte and then you get this like greenish gray matte. It looks green, but I feel like it looks more gray on the eye. And then you have 3 shimmers, so you have this really soft pinky sort of like peachy pink shimmer, then you have this gorgeous sort of like green shimmer, and then you have this like topper shade, which really reminds me of the pop shades from Charlotte Tilbury. And I have just been getting so much use out of this palette, and I'm kind of surprised by that because when I first got it, I thought it looked super pretty, but I really didn't know what looks I wanted to do with this. I kept trying to combine these shades and I just didn't like it. But I have realized that when I wear these 2 greens like separately or these 3 pinks separately, it actually makes a super pretty eye look. And then I do actually prefer the pinky look. And as you can see, it is just a super natural wearable look that's totally like work appropriate, or you can wear it to school. It's nothing crazy and just a very nice everyday friendly look. These shades are easy to work with. I usually apply the shimmers with my finger and then I just put this one throughout the crease, and it just makes a really pretty easy eye look that's so easy to do in the morning. So I feel like if you are looking for a nice like really easy everyday palette with these types of shades, then you will really like the Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. So I believe this retails for $25, and I will have it linked in the description box in case you're interested in picking it up. I think it is absolutely gorgeous and I just love Natasha Denona's formula. Then this month I've been getting so much use out of a bronzer that I picked up fairly recently, so this is more of a newer product, and this is the Glowish by Huda Beauty bronzer. I have it in the shade Light, so this is the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. I did do a review on this when it first launched and you guys seemed to really enjoy the video. It got a lot of views, but I never really updated you guys on whether I still liked it and everything, but here I am still liking this bronzer so much. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I feel like it's just a really soft bronzer that you can't really like mess up, and because I have the shade Light, it's quite light on the skin, but I like that for a bronzer because I don't like it when it's like too dark. But I really like the undertone of this, and I just usually swirl my brush in here And I just think this is absolutely beautiful. Like, look at this pan. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. But I'm actually wearing this right now. And as you can see, it's just giving a really soft bronze look without being like too much or anything. And I just feel like this product is really easy to work with. I usually apply it with a like angled brush and it works really nice. And I've been really enjoying this one. So I will have my review of this product in the info card cards and in the description box in case you're interested in checking out that review, because in that video I actually applied to the skin and share a bit more like details about this product. But I have been really enjoying the Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer. I was thinking about whether to pick up the skin tint, but I have seen some reviews on that and it just looks a little too glowy for my liking, so I'm not picking that up. But I really like the bronzer, so that is definitely a favorite in my collection, and that is why I really wanted to mention it in this video as well. Then I think some of you guys might be wondering what base products I'm wearing today, and I actually have two products that I need to share in this video. Two products I have been loving. So the first one is the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer, and I have this in the travel size, so that's why it's a bit more small. But this is an illuminating primer, so it just gives the most gorgeous glow to the skin. I mentioned this in my haul video as well, and I was so excited to try out a primer from Rare Beauty, and this did not disappoint. I think I prefer this over my Hollywood Flawless filter. They both give a like glow to the skin, but if I have to compare them, I would say the Hollywood Flawless filter is a tiny bit more like greasy. I wouldn't say it's like greasy, but it can look a bit greasy if you apply too much. And then this one actually looks beautiful on the skin, and it sort of like gives the most gorgeous glow. It's not glittery, it's not oily, and it just makes your skin look a bit more glowy and dewy without making it look like oily or anything. So I just think this is a really good primer. I'm so happy that I picked up the travel size because I know I don't get through primers really fast, so I'll see if I end up using this up. I might pick up the full size, but I also really want to try the like matte primer from Rare Beauty because I do love a matte base as well. But for days where I want more of a glowy base, I've pretty much always been reaching for my Rare Beauty one instead of my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. So I think this is a really good product, and I will have it linked in the description box as well. And then the foundation that I'm wearing today, I actually wanted to mention in this video, and I was doubting about it for a little while because if you saw my haul video, you know I wasn't like the most enthusiastic about this product, but for a reason. But the product we're talking about is the Sephora Care Foundation. I got this at Sephora in France, so I'm not sure if this formula is like available in the US or in other countries because a lot of the writing on the bottle is actually in French and then also in English, so I'm not sure if they sell this in different countries, but I will have it linked from the Sephora French website. I have this in the shade 16Y, and this was part of their like clean beauty section at Sephora. So this is like by Sephora's own brand, and this is a beautiful foundation. I'm wearing this right now and I just love how this looks. I feel like it's the perfect like medium coverage foundation. It definitely has more coverage than a tinted moisturizer, but it doesn't have as much coverage as like a full coverage foundation like my Charlotte Tilbury one. So I have been really enjoying this foundation, but the reason why I said that you guys might be surprised is because in my haul video I had these like little bumps on my face. Not really like breakouts, but kind of like little bumps, and I didn't know what was causing them. And I thought it was the foundation or the primer because I was testing out both of these products when I saw those bumps. But to be fair, I have worn this foundation and the primer other times where I have not noticed these bumps. And I'm actually wearing this one again right now, and I'm still like not really noticing them. They were mostly on the sides of my face, and I still don't know what was causing them. But I'm actually starting to think that it's not the foundation. So I have been just getting my use out of this. I didn't just want to throw it away, and I wasn't sure if this was the product that my skin was reacting to. It could maybe also be caused by like hormones, or maybe my skin not being cleansed enough after a day, or my SPF. Like, I'm really not sure. I thought it was the foundation because I had some people message me that they experienced sort of like a same issue, that their skin kind of reacted to Sephora's base products. So that's why it made me think that it maybe was the foundation, and maybe it is, but I'm not really noticing them right now. And I have worn this last week as well, and I didn't notice it either. So I'm still using this, and it is a really, really pretty foundation. So this foundation is described as a light to medium coverage with a 10-hour wear, and then it says enriched with matcha tea powder with hydrating properties and vitamin C powder known to bring glows, and I just love how it looks. Then I have two glosses to mention because I have been absolutely loving two lip glosses from my collection. Last time I think I mentioned a like Tower 28 gloss and like my favorite products, and I still like this, but I have been trying out other glosses as well, and I was almost not going to mention this one because I thought it was no longer available, but it turns out it actually is. So this is by Fenty Beauty, and this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Ruby Milk. And this is a really pretty sort of like purpley pink gloss, but it's not too opaque, so it looks really pretty on the lips. It just gives a really pretty sheer hint of color to the lips, and I feel like this looks absolutely beautiful. I've been wearing this on its own, not even with a lip liner, and it just looks really beautiful. It just gives a really nice glow to the lips. These glosses are really comfortable to wear, and also I think this color is really flattering on the lips. But this is actually a mini that I got in the holiday gloss set last year, but I saw that she released this as a full size on her website, so I will have that linked because this is a really pretty gloss and I prefer this over Fenty Glow. And then the other gloss I have been enjoying is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is actually her Collagen Lip Bath in the shade Pillow Talk. This is the gloss I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing it on top of a lip liner that I'll show you in a bit. But this is a really pretty gloss. It just comes with this sort of like heart applicator, and this color is really, really beautiful. It's a lot more muted compared to the Fenty one. The Fenty one is a bit brighter, and this one is more of that like mauve Pillow Talk shade. But I just think this gloss looks absolutely beautiful. This is supposed to be one of her like plumping glosses, and I have to say I don't really notice that big of a plumping effect, but I still really think this is a pretty gloss, and the formula is pretty comfortable as well. I love wearing this on top of a lip liner, and this does sort of have like that minty smell to it, which I'm not the biggest fan of. It kind of reminds me of like lip balms I used to wear when I was younger. But now that I'm wearing it, it's not that big of a deal, and I have this one in a mini, but she has these like collagen lip baths in a lot of different shades. But I just really love the Pillow Talk one because it's such a nice color to wear. And then the lip liner I'm wearing this with is actually from Colourpop, and this is the lip liner in the shade BFF, and this is such a pretty everyday lip liner. So these are actually called lippy pencils, and I'll swatch it out for you. That is what that is looking like. It's a really pretty sort of like muted brown, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I've been getting so much use out of this lip liner, and I think it was only a few dollars. It's really not that expensive, and I know, as you guys are watching this, if you're watching this on the day that I'm uploading this, Colourpop is actually having a sale. So if this is in stock, then I really recommend picking up a lippy pencil because they're so comfortable on the lips and they just look really, really pretty. And now that I have these in my collection, I really don't feel the need to buy like super expensive lip liners. These ones were great, and I love Colourpop lip liners. They're just so good and so affordable. So once again, this is the shade BFF. Okay guys, and these were all the products for my favorites video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I would love to hear in the comment section if you want me to do these every month. I'm currently not doing them every month, but if you want me to do them, then I'm totally going to do one at the end of September as well, and the other months as well, because I really want to make this video if you guys want to see it, because I think it's absolutely so fun to share my favorites with you guys. I would also really love to hear some of your August favorites in the comments, so definitely leave me a comment telling me which products you have been enjoying throughout the month of August. And of course, they don't have to be brand new products, they can be older products, like some of my favorites as well. And also, if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching, I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!